Have you ever felt like something's missing in your work? Or like you're just going through the motions and you don't really feel fulfilled day to day? Imagine if your passions and your skills actually aligned, and what kind of enjoyment and success that could lead to. One of the most powerful ways to build a meaningful career or business is to find the intersection of what you're passionate about and what you're skilled at. So all the stuff that lies here in the middle. When you can bring together both passion and skill, you'll find work becomes more fulfilling, motivating, and exciting. This intersection is not just the key to professional success, but also personal happiness as well. Let me give you a real example. So a friend of mine is a creator of a new game he just released called Bible Bumps. It's an incredible strategy game that brings Bible characters to life with stunning visuals and engaging gameplay. Now Koye, the creator, has a deep passion for his faith and the Bible, but he also has great talent as an artist and in graphic design. And now by merging these two things, he's created something truly unique and impactful. It's a great example of how by finding your unique intersection of both passion and skills, you can create something that will truly resonate with other people. But why is it so powerful? When your passions and your skills are aligned, you're not just doing work. You're bringing together purpose, creativity, and expertise. Research actually shows that people who are able to work within this overlap actually tend to be more engaged, innovative, and ultimately more successful because they're naturally motivated to keep going even when things get tough. So that's all well and good, and it's a great thing to keep in mind. But how do you actually find your own intersection? Here are a few tips. Number 1, identify your passions. Ask yourself, what do I truly enjoy doing? What do I care about deeply? Number 2, assess your skills. Consider what you're actually good at or have knowledge in, or even what other people tend to ask you for help with, and it could even be good to list these out and try and see some common patterns. Number 3, then of course, you're going to look for those overlaps. Think about how these two sections can intersect or overlap. Is there a problem that you can solve? Is there something that you can create? Hint, hint. And number 4, start small. Something that I've struggled with before in the past, it doesn't have to be big all or nothing leaps when you're starting out on this journey. It can just be small things you do that kind of merge your passions of your skills, just to kind of test the waters and just see how you feel. It doesn't have to be anything crazy first, just take some small steps and see where things go. And just enjoy the process. Another thing that I would stress too much about is doing things the right way, but just try and merge your passion and skills, see where it takes you and enjoy it. And of course, in an attempt to give you as much value as I possibly can, here's a little bit from the creator of Bible Bumps himself. What role do you think your passions and or faith played in the creation of your games business?
I think that my passions and faith actually played a massive role in the creation of Bible Bumps. I believe that Bible Bumps originated from God, but God used me and my passions and my skills for design and creation and graphics to really go down this path. So it wasn't something completely outside of my abilities. It was something well within that, and something which I didn't necessarily think about. I do believe that God inspired me to create this game.
What would you say were any challenges that you discovered during the creation of Bible Bumps?
Yeah, well, I mean, the past year and a half has been very intense, and there's been a lot of things which have blindsided me with finances being one thing which is really difficult to manage with businesses. Also, there's things which no one teaches you, so you have to find out by yourself or through other people teaching you, or even looking online. And other things are just having the faith to carry on when it's hard, the faith to keep going and persisting. I believe, many challenges do arise, but that's the same with everything. You have to keep going and keep persisting.
What advice would you give to someone else who might be trying to decide on their career path or maybe even start a business like yourself?
I believe, when you think of what you want to do for the foreseeable future, for your life, for your career, I think it's going to have to be, and you would want it to be, something which you enjoy, something which you're passionate about, something which your heart is for, and and then just go for it. I think life is too short to not do that. I think life is too short to always second guess yourself, second guess your ability, second guess whether you should take the risk. And I believe, although it's scary, if you persist and if you go for it in faith, you'll reach your goals. It might not take months, it might not even take a few years, it might take longer, but in the end it's always worth it. And it's something which I'm in the process of building myself in mentally, to take risks and to go for it and to not stop, keep persisting, and you'll reach your goals.
So hopefully you can now see that, religious or not, there is a lesson to be learned here. Bible Bumps is a great example of the kind of energy you can tap into by combining what you're passionate about with the skills that you have. When you find that intersection, work stops feeling like work. I'm pretty sure that's something we all want, right? If you want to check out Bible Bumps, check out the link in the description down below. And for those of you who are still trying to find their own passion skill intersection, feel free to leave me a comment down below or drop me a DM on Instagram or TikTok. I don't mind either really, and I'll help out however I can, and I'd love to hear from you. And of course, follow for more tips on mindset, productivity and fitness. Of course, more content being over on those two other channels on Instagram and TikTok. But for now, see you in the next video.